Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to cook a stir fry rice with a lot of stuff in it, and it's gonna be a delicious one. Let's see how to do that. So, to start with, I've got some chicken which is skinless and boneless. We're gonna cut them into small pieces. So when you're cutting the chicken, you want to cut it against the grain. So I'll show you in a second. Just chopping them into small pieces, and then we're gonna stir fry them as well. Before that, we will marinate it and then stir fry it. So the chicken has a kind of a lines to it, as you can see, and you're cutting against the lines so that you can see the grain, like the grain of the chicken, and that's when it cooks really well. So as you can see, I'm cutting it into thin strips, and it's gonna marinate really well. And I'm taking around 500 grams of chicken here, probably 1 pound of chicken, and then we're gonna marinate it. So here you can see the grain of the chicken. That's what I meant to say, that you're cutting the chicken in a way where you can see the grain. So for marinade, we're gonna use the plain yogurt. So I'm using around 2 tablespoons of plain yogurt, and then comes my masala box, and we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder and 2 teaspoons of chili powder and 2 teaspoons of coriander powder. And we're gonna add some salt to it according to your taste. We don't use much salt here, so just add salt according to your interest and what your family likes it. Just put all that together, and then we're gonna mix it thoroughly well. Keep it aside for 20 to 30 minutes. Next, we're going to take a non-stick pan, have it nice and hot, and then add any kind of oil you use. Here I'm using canola oil, so about half a cup of canola oil. And to this, we're going to add some vegetables. So I have some frozen vegetables of green beans and carrots and corn and some peas as well. So we're gonna add all that. Make sure you add it carefully because it has water in it, so it will splutter. So be careful when you're adding it, and let it cook for a little while because they are all uncooked and frozen. So I'm gonna add just some salt to it and just stir fry it in that oil and let it cook really well. So we're not gonna add any spices, but just salt to it at this point, and maybe a little bit of pepper as well. So yeah, that's about it for now. Just salt and pepper, and then let it roast away and let the vegetables cook really well, and then we will go to the next step. So this stir fry rice is a very easy one pot dish which you can cook, and it's loaded with everything you can think of, like vegetables and protein and carbohydrates, and the matter of fact is that you can add any vegetables you like to this, which are nice and firm. Don't add something like broccoli or which can get mushy. Even cauliflower doesn't go too well. but you could add it if you are very careful with it. So I've put the lid on as of now to get it cooking. So it looks like it's almost done and it's all nice and cooked and the green beans are well done. Now I don't want to have a lot of oil in my dish, so we are going to use the same oil to fry other things and make sure our dish doesn't get too oily. So I'm just taking everything out and making sure that we don't have too much oil in our dish. So I'm just going to strain it for a little while and take this all out of the oil. So once they are all nice and cooked and you feel the oil is all drained, then you can take all these nicely roasted, toasty, caramelized veggies aside and into another plate, and then we're gonna go into the next step. Okay, those veggies look good as it is. Okay, so now the next step is we're gonna add the marinated chicken. Yay! So we're going to stir fry the chicken until it's all nice and cooked. So we're gonna use the same oil and make sure that we are going to not waste anything and stir fry it really well. So here I have the marinated chicken and it's just about the right size. It's like all the chicken is sitting well in the pan I have, so that it cooks on both sides uniformly. So this will take a couple of minutes, and while this is getting cooked, I'll tell you that this is summertime in Canada for us at the moment, and I'm really enjoying my summer. I've had friends and family come and visit me, and it was really good. I went for a few trips as well, and that's why I've not been posting a lot these days. So I just so busy. Summer is busy, isn't it? There's so much to do and so much to go and see places, and you have so much going on. So anyway, I just been busy in my summer here, but I will try my best to keep posting as much as I can. So yeah, as you can see, the chicken has a lot of water in it, and it will release a lot of water. So make sure that you don't put the lid on when you're cooking this chicken. You want the water to be evaporated, so let it cook without the lid, and the water will get evaporated and the chicken will cook really well, so in its own juices, and you don't want to throw away that water as well. So you want to hold on to those juices and it will get absorbed by the chicken and have that flavor. So once the chicken is all done, like the water is all evaporated, this is how it will look like, and it's all well done, and it will start releasing all the oil, and that's when you know that it's all well done. So at this stage you can let it caramelize a little more until all the chicken is got a nice caramelized coating on both sides. While it's doing that, I'm gonna add some sausages to it. So I have cooked some pork sausages which I boiled in another pan, so they are already cooked, and I'm gonna just cut them into small dices, small pieces, and stir fry it along with this chicken. Because the sausages are already cooked, you don't need to cook it again, but just wanna make sure you fry them, because it's actually a stir fry rice, right? So we're gonna add the sausages to our dish, and make sure at this stage your flame is in a medium to low flame, and so that you don't burn everything. I'm adding around 2 sausages to this dish, so that's about it. You can add more if you want. You could also add some bacon pieces if you have, to make it more protein filled. So you can add anything you like actually. Whatever meat you have, you can add. Modify it the way you like it, but I wanted to make it chicken and pork sausage um, meat into it. That's what I had, so that's what I'm cooking. If I had some bacon, I would have added some bacon to it as well, because kids love it, you know. If you add some bacon to it, yeah, it gives a nice nutty flavor as well. So anyway, so as you can see, the chicken is all getting caramelized, and that adds to the flavor. And even the pork sausages will have a nice caramelize to it, and we're gonna cook everything together. So yeah, it's looking good, guys. And there's just enough oil for everything to stir fry really well. And as soon as this is all done, once the flame is low, we are gonna start adding everything together and put all this together. So we have our cooked and stir-fried veggies, which we're gonna add, and also the cooked rice. So this is the cooked rice we have, and we're gonna add that to our dish as well. And make sure your flame is really low at this stage, because if it's too high, everything will stick to the pan and gets too sticky. So just make sure that it's not on high flame. So yeah, once the cooked rice is added and the veggies is added, you're almost there, right? It's almost done. The only thing you need to do is just put everything together, mix it really well, and just make sure that everything is mixed and incorporated with each other, because you've cooked each dish, each ingredient separately, right? So you want to put everything together and mix it for a little while in the low flame, and so that you add the flavor to each other, mixing all the flavors together. That's what you're doing at this stage. And yeah, we are almost ready. So what do you think, guys? Isn't it an easy and quick dish to make? You can like cook 3 or 4 things separately and put everything together at the last stage. And it's also a very good picnic dish, you know, because it's got everything: the carbs, the veggies, the protein, and you can take it to your trip and just have a fork or a spoon and just eat it along, right? And it's a wholesome meal. So yeah, this is it, guys, and hope you can enjoy this on your picnic on a summer day, and have it with your friends and family. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you come back again and have a great day. Bye.